I read about 100 books per year, many of them about money. In my opinion, these are the best finance books of all time to learn about money and try to understand it, because they're an important part of our lives.
Wow.
In 2022, a study found that 56% of Americans have less than $1,000 in savings in the bank. It gets worse. Over half of those people don't have enough money to cover a $1,000 expense at all. And that's just the most pressing example of why you should learn to manage your finances. There are others, retiring in peace without stressing about money, having enough to invest, giving freely to friends, family, and charity. Money does make our lives easier up to a certain level. Each book will include my favorite quote, a short summary, 3 key lessons, and a few arguments for why you may want to read each book. They are the best finance books. Book number 6, and my personal favorite out of this list, The Millionaire Fast Line. Favorite quote: many people want to change their life, but they are not willing to change their choices, and ultimately, this changes nothing. The Millionaire Fast Line points out what's wrong with the old get a degree, get a job, work hard, retire rich model. Defines wealth in a new way and shows you the path to retiring young. Why you should read it? This book must have the world's most misleading title. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme at all. Instead, it's a story of persistence, boldness, risk-taking, and unconventional thinking. After seeing a man in a Lamborghini when he was a teenager, DeMarco knew he wanted to be rich. But he didn't want to slave away for 40 years to get there. After launching, selling, and rebuying his own company, he retired at age 33 as a multi-millionaire. Takeaways. Wealth stands for 3 things, and money isn't one of them. Health, relationships, and freedom are what truly matters. Second, at some point, you must take your income independent of your time. Third, think like a producer, not like a consumer. Book number 7, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Quote, the starting point of all achievement is desire. Keep this constantly in mind. Weak desire brings weak results, just as a small fire makes a small amount of heat. Think and Grow Rich is a curation of the 13 most common habits of wealthy and successful people, distilled from studying over 500 individuals over a course of 20 years. This might be the most popular book about success in the world. After steel magnate Andrew Carnegie himself put him on to the task, Napoleon Hill interviewed successful individuals for 20 years. The result was published in 1937 and has sold over 70 million copies. It's a book about thinking vision and doing what it makes to succeed. If you are a young entrepreneur, this is for you. Takeaways. 1. Use autosuggestion to build an unshakable belief in yourself. 2. Be stubborn and always stick to your decisions. 3. Join a mastermind group to cut your learning curve. Book number 8. I'll teach you how to be rich. Favorite quote: getting started is more important than becoming an expert. I Will Teach You to Be Rich helps you save money on autopilot while allowing yourself to spend guilt-free on the things you enjoy. Ramit Sethi's blog started in his dorm room in 24. After selling an ebook for a few dollars and seeing the magic of earning online, he doubled down. 15 years later, Growth Lab makes millions in annual revenue with online courses. His new York Times bestseller, will help you cut costs in every area of your life, splurge on the things you enjoy, and automate your retirement planning. A down-to-earth perspective from someone who has done it. Takeaways. You are the only one responsible for your financial problems. Know how much money you have coming in and then automatically direct it where you want it to end up. And the last one, start investing today, even if it's just $1. Book number 9, The Total Money Makeover by famous Dave Ramsey. Favorite quote: "We buy things we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't like." The Total Money Makeover shows you how to stop accepting debt as normal, eliminate it forever in small increments, and build the financial future you deserve in 7 steps. The Dave Ramsey Show is one of the USA's most popular radio shows ever. Ramsey helps people become debt-free, at which point they go on his show to talk about the experience. He also helps them with the emotional issues of tackling money and goes beyond mere mathematical tips. Ramsey encourages you to tackle your debt from small to large, then slowly start saving, and only invest after you've covered the basics. A rock-solid approach to finance. Takeaways. Before you do anything else, put away $1,000 in an emergency fund. 2. Start paying down your debts, beginning with the smallest. 3. Grow your emergency fund until you have at least a 3-month buffer. Book number 10, The Richest Man in Babylon by George Clason. Favorite quote: "Advice is one thing that is freely given away, but watch that you only take what is worth having." The Richest Man in Babylon gives common sense financial advice which you can apply today, told through tales and parables from the times of ancient Babylon. George Clason, a soldier, businessman, and writer, was smart when he published this book in 1926. Instead of giving boring advice without any credibility, he wrapped his lessons into stories from the Babylonians, generally believed to be an astonishing people. They lent George the power to transfer these lessons to us. The advice is as sound today as it was back then. 3 takeaways. 1. Live below your means. 2. Learn how to be lucky. And 3. Never take on debt. And finally, bonus. The 4-Minute Billionaire by Nicholas Goki. Favorite quote: "At the end of the day, all change is in your hands. Whether you want to be rich, get fit, or find love, no one can do the work but you. What you can and should do to succeed, however, is take all the help you can get." The 4-Minute Millionaire is a collection of 44 short lessons sourced from the best finance books, each paired with an action item to help you get closer to financial freedom in just 4 minutes a day. If you feel overwhelmed with managing your money or that you are too busy to invest, this book is for you. It will help you to finally start looking after your finances, and it will do so in a way that's manageable in just 4 minutes a day. Everyone has 4 minutes a day, including you. The daily action items will make sure you implement what you learn. And if you are already further along in your financial independence journey, you can simply start with the later sections for some advanced investing techniques and ideas. 3 takeaways. 1. Take pride in starting even if you can only start small. 2. Instead of avoiding risk and thus also avoiding wealth, you should manage it. 3. There are 7 new asset classes that make it easy to get excited about investing. This was the last book.